Hi, I'm Chris Hadfield, famous astronaut, and I have a mustache.
Get ready for this. November is the perfect month to explore the Archonic side of mustaches. There's more to the mustache than meets the eye, and there's even more to the mustache that defines the organic portal who wears it.
What's driving me crazy is that photo right there. Zoom in on that. It's one of those cops in a black uniform with a mustache. Oh, you got a mustache. I'll just worship you. Oh, you got a mustache. It's okay. Oh, your demonic little mustaches. Nothing against mustaches. Just all these cops are little homoerotic gang of mustaches.
On the surface, the mustache can be thought of as a fashion statement. It could be thought of as a pronouncement of one's stature. What you see is on the surface. Beneath the surface, there's much more at stake. I contend that those who wear mustaches are hosts to an archonic presence. I'm specifically referring to mustaches, not beards or goatees, just mustaches. Mustaches have a very specific energy associated with them.
I want to ask about your mustache.
I know it's just a mustache, but it changes my whole face.
Has it been easier to walk around with it?
Oh, yeah, I can look people dead in their eyes, dead in their eyes, dead in their eyes.
This mustache and this haircut, I feel like, gives us a lot of backstory about who you are.
Now, what would I be? It's either a cop or... See, I was going to say something along the lines of porn. And it's strange that those two things, like, live on the same street.
Yeah.
How is it, like, cop, porn actor?
Yeah, and when a cop shows up in a porno, it's like a perfect, that's
like,
what it's like, yeah.
Nailed it.
What's causing me to make such a preposterous claim? How could a clump of hair that lives under the nose of an organic portal have such vast implications? As you think about these questions, I invite you to think about heaven on earth. Ask yourself whether what you see in a mustache resonates with your idea of heaven on earth. Does a mustache represent balance, harmony, and inner beauty? Does the organic portal wearing the mustache exude balance, harmony, and inner beauty? Think about the mustache-wearing organic portals that have stood out as proclaimed leaders.
I still don't see how this makes him evil. Okay, if he's not evil, explain to me how every evil person in history has had a mustache. No, he looks nice.
In almost every instance, their mustache has held some form of importance in how they've projected themselves to the people they proclaim to lead. Again, think of what heaven on earth means to you. Do you see any semblance of it in these organic portals?
I mean, the bankers aren't going to stop. They're going to keep bankrupting everything, shutting everything down, paying companies to leave, hiring more people, telling them grow mustaches so they can act tough. I mean, it's just an army of people in black uniforms with mustaches waddling around fighting imaginary terrorists while their bosses are jacking their water with sodium fluoride and their food with bisphenol A, and they don't care because they get to have mustaches. So you should understand this is all about wearing mustaches.
Now think about mustache-wearing celebrities. And again, think about what heaven on earth means to you. Do you see any semblance of heaven here? Is a mustache a prerequisite for being the antithesis of heaven on earth? Perhaps not. Needless to say, there are plenty of clean-shaven organic portals that exude the opposite of balance, harmony, and inner beauty. On the surface, The mustache sanctifies this antithesis. Looking deeper, we might better understand the mustache as a condition as opposed to an aesthetic preference. An archonic presence is a precursor to embarking on a path that leads one further and further from bringing forth heaven on earth. When you see what the mustache symbolizes and how incompatible it is with the building blocks of heaven, the journey of the organic portals bearing the mustache begins to make more sense. I embark on this discussion not to frame organic portals with clumps of hair under their nose as adverse forces in your own journey. Remember, organic portals are our true teachers. Use the mustache as an opportunity to not only understand where that organic portal is in their journey, but use it as a reminder that something as simple as an aesthetic preference on the surface can have very, very deep archonic roots. That's all for now. Be well, sun gaze, and reject fear.